Me and my boyfriend randomly ended up with two systems, a heat melt system and an ice freeze system. He laughed and grabbed the ice freeze system, so I was stuck with the other one. Then a week later, a global ice apocalypse hit. Everyone was trapped indoors and food and warmth became the #1 problem. With my heat melt system, I melted the ice trapping our building and thawed out all our frozen food. Eventually, the city's top officials tracked me down and used my ability to power and heat the entire city. I quickly became everyone's hero while my boyfriend faded into the background. But his jealousy got the best of him. The moment the apocalypse ended, he lured me to the rooftop and pushed me off. Now it's my turn to live like everyone's hero. But when I was reborn, 1 week before the ice apocalypse, I found out my boyfriend had gotten there first and grabbed the heat melt system. One look and I knew he'd been reborn too. I couldn't help but laugh. The ice freeze system can't thaw food, but it makes you immune to any cold. I used ice freeze to go into hiding early. This time around, my boyfriend was going to be the lab rat. Right when I was reborn, the day we picked systems, I heard my boyfriend putting on a whole show. Heat melt system? Sounds like some random junk. Ice freeze is way more useful. Remember how everyone was going crazy over Mixue a while back? The good stuff goes to my girl. Since you love playing the hero so much and want to be the big shot in the apocalypse, I'll let you have that life. I'll take the ice freeze system. Selection confirmed, cannot be changed. Finally got the heat melt system. Let me test it out on a steak first. Ha! This power is mine now. Let's see who dares to look down on me. During the ice apocalypse, the heat melt system was like a hot commodity everyone was fighting over. Every faction wanted it for themselves. How could he think that having power meant he wouldn't have to pay any price? The apartment I'm in is mine. I'm renting it. My boyfriend used the excuse of job hunting and saving up for our wedding to move himself in. This time I'm out. I'm finding my own place. 7 days until the apocalypse, plenty of time. I pulled up Craigslist and found a spot outside downtown, close enough to the city, but off the grid. No schools, hospitals, or shopping centers, and right next to a cemetery. Then I drove over. Hey, I already sent the rent over, go ahead and check. Got it, hun. Here are your keys. By the time I got the new place sorted, a whole day was gone. That night I got home and my boyfriend seemed like he was fishing. It's literally your day off. Why are you getting home this late? Oh, my manager pulled some random crap and called me in. Guess he wasn't reborn. Learning more is always a good thing. Your manager sees potential in you, but you got back so late, I didn't save you any dinner. Figure it out. I'm going to sleep. Past me was seriously blind. I should have seen through him way earlier. He was literally praying for the apocalypse, so everyone would have to beg him. The next morning, I took a month off work, then drove straight to the big supermarket at the mall. I wiped out every instant hot pot, instant rice, canned goods, sausages, and bottled water, plus toilet paper, blankets, and thermal wraps. Then all the dry goods and vegetables. After hauling everything to the new place in trips, I went online and bulk ordered tons more shelf-stable food. And to keep myself sane, I bought thousands of packs of spicy snacks. Then I hit the nearby seafood market and bought out every fish and shrimp they had. To keep fresh eggs coming, I bought a bunch of chickens and ducks. I even hit up a few well-reviewed restaurants and pre-ordered hundreds of cooked meals. Then I went online to order solid fuel blocks, home generators, water filters, the whole 9 yards. Mornings I'd go on a shopping spree, and at night I'd use my ice freeze ability to preserve the fresh food and restaurant meals before they went bad. Food frozen with ice freeze stays locked. It never spoils or thaws on its own. In our past life, my boyfriend ate nothing but food I thawed with the heat melt system. He had zero clue ice freeze could do this, because all he ever ate was what I melted for him, and he'd go around bragging about it. These days I was busy until midnight, and by the time I got home, he'd be knocked out. Nothing at home had changed. He was fully confident that with the heat melt system, he'd rise to the top and run the show. Not a trace of worry or fear. He figured with that ability, he'd instantly break into the upper class and have everyone under his thumb. He was literally counting down to the apocalypse so he could finally start his epic life. One morning I woke up and he was standing by my bed. Haven't seen you in days. You're grinding so hard. I genuinely feel for you. If you actually cared about me, when are you gonna get a job? What's the problem? What's the problem? When I'm rich someday, you'll see exactly how great your man is. I just kept my head down and ignored him, mentally going through the rest of my shopping list. He could tell I wasn't biting, felt bad, and came back to smooth things over. Babe, did you get paid this month? I want to grab some new shoes. That new LW drop, you know the one. Wang and the guys already copped. They've been flexing on me nonstop. I want a pair too. I don't know what's going on in that brain of his. The apocalypse is coming and he's not thinking about warm boots. He wants LW. I'm broke. I just spent everything on a bag and some dresses. His face dropped instantly. Didn't get what he wanted, so he went straight to his usual silent treatment, waiting for me to cave. Then, slam, he walked out. I knew exactly where he was going, to his first love. In our past life, after the apocalypse hit, my boyfriend found out his first love, Liu Ruyan, had flown back. He pushed me hard to go save her. But during the apocalypse, everyone was barely surviving. Even with the heat melt system, I was terrified of the cold. Liu Ruyan didn't make it through the winter. My boyfriend blamed me for her death. This time around, he's definitely going to jump at every chance to impress his first love. Can't wait to run over and put on a whole show. I'd heard it more than once. My boyfriend venting to his boys, saying I was ugly, old, and broke. That the only reason he was with me was because I was willing to spend money on him. His friends piled on. Your first love, Liu Ruyan, though. She's gorgeous. Obviously, Liu Ruyan is my dream girl. Jiang Wan doesn't even come close. One's a swan, the other's an ugly duckling. Meanwhile, I pulled out my phone and gave my boyfriend a call. He picked up and went right off. I'm still pissed. Don't think one phone call is gonna make me forgive you. What are you even thinking? The company,